You're with the breaker-leggers!
And the little leggers!
And the little leggers! And we are the little leggers in Leicester today. With the big leggers.
We are with the little leggers in Leicester.
We're with the little leggers in Leicester. There's a lot of L's in that, isn't there? I almost feel like we should break out into a rhyme because we're actually here to see Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat.
Which is about to embark on a UK tour. So stick around to find out how many stars.
And whether it's break a leg or leg it. So as you mentioned, this is about to head out on a UK tour, but it's starting off here at the Leicester Curve as it's a co-production between them and the Rose Theatre in Kingston.
Okay, it's about Dr. Seuss.
Well, it's not about Dr.
by
Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
It is by Dr. Seuss.
Okay, little leggers, what do you know about the Cat in the Hat?
Well, it's a cat that goes to Sally's house. I know Sally's name, not the other person's name. People's house.
Right.
Yeah, Sally and Boy.
Just some little
Sally
people's
and
house.
Boy,
Yeah.
He doesn't actually have a name.
Okay,
Well,
what
their
happens?
mum is away and he
Right.
does some tricks, gets some things, and the house gets trashed.
It causes a load of havoc, basically.
Maybe.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean-
Sounds potential for fun in there.
We're big fans of the Dr. Seuss books in our house, and I think it's fair to say that Cat in the Hat is one of your favourite Dr. Seuss boys books.
It's in our top
In your
five.
top fives, because there are quite a lot of them. He's known for his madcap, crazy imagination, so hopefully that's going to be brought to life by the director Suba. Suba, we actually saw another one of his productions in by way of, you remember?
Nope, I know it's an opera.
It was an Indian opera, Bollywood-style opera called Sukanya that we saw in Birmingham
yes.
a couple of
That's
years
it.
ago, really early on in our trip. This show was actually originally produced by the National Theatre and commissioned by them a few years ago and adapted by Katie Mitchell.
This actual production.
I don't know whether it's this Suba's production, but it was originally produced by the National.
Okay.
And the music and accompanying songs are original and by Tasha Taylor-Johnson.
Okay, I think it's pitched for children.
Yeah.
So that's why we've got the little leggers. So stick around to find out our 30-second interval breakdown thoughts, because how long is it?
It's only an hour long in total with 30 minutes, then a 20-minute interval, then a 30 minutes. So if you've got really little ones, it'll whiz by in no time at all. We'll be catching you again shortly with all our thoughts.
It's the interval, which means it is time for the breaker leggers.
And the little leggers.
30-second interval breakdown. Go! What do you think, big leggers, Simon?
It's interesting. It's got some nice ideas. It's creative in parts. How about you, other big legger?
Yes, I think it's creative in parts. Not quite pitched for us. It's more for the little leggers. What do you think, little legger Lincoln?
I think it is pitched for younger than us, but the set is really creative. It looks like it's been drawn, which is really cool.
Little legger Spence?
I like the costumes and I like how the fish comes out and I like the fish itself. We've come to the end of the Cat in the Hat at the Leicester Curve.
Yes, we have.
And I think because it is a children's show, we should probably hand it over to the little leggers because its target audience for me was young. So let's start
Possibly
with...
younger
Yeah.
than
younger
the
than us.
little leggers, but still it's closer to you.
And you'll be able to remember what theatre was like for you when you were that little and how it might have appealed. So let's start with you, little legger Link. What did you like or what did you think?
I thought there was two standout people in it.
Two standout
in it.
people in it.
Involved.
Oh, involved.
Oh, involved. That's cute. Okay, I'm interested.
Yeah.
Intrigued.
Number one was Isla Shaw,
Who was
What,
she?
Yeah, what did she
who
do?
was the set and costume designer.
Okay.
What did you like about Isla's work?
The set was really good. Drawn. Bits of it was like paper, so beds could crash through.
Yeah.
Things could fly out.
It was a very imaginative, interactive set, wasn't it? I think if you obviously know the books, it was pretty much a life depiction of that. And through the piece, what happens to the home? It gets
It just goes.
yeah, explodes, gets destroyed by the Cat and the Hat and all of his games.
You also
And
mentioned the
it's
costumes. Was there anything you particularly liked about the look of it, those?
I thought some of them could have been a bit different, like how she had how in the second piece Sally had a really nice top with camouflage shorts.
Oh, you weren't going that. Not a great fashion statement, is that what you're saying?
Noticed the camouflage shorts. You didn't. What was you? You didn't think it went, or what was it about the
It
camouflage
was
shorts?
just
Didn't
doesn't
work.
work together.
Okay, interesting.
You would know, little fashion guru.
Were there any costumes you did like? What was your favourite costume, if any?
I liked the fish.
Fish
costume.
was a very
And
good
you said
costume.
maybe you liked something else in the production. Was it anything to do with the fish?
The fish was the other person that stood out.
Okay, who was that?
It was Charlie Marvellous,
Okay.
who was just really good, and they should have put more songs for her because they had lots of songs for other people, but like not even a song for herself, just little bits.
She needed
And
a
her
solo
voice
number.
was really good.
She
Wow.
did have a solo song. She
So-
was a really good soprano voice.
Yeah.
She had a really nice trained singer.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they should have.
I also liked, I guess as we're talking about kind of costume, I liked the kind of gender neutral angle they took with not sticking to stereotypes for what should be male clothing and female clothing, or boys clothing or girls clothing. So that was a really nice touch with the boy having the unicorn and wanting to wear the butterfly wings, and the girl character, is it Sally, wanting to wear like more of the scientist overcoat. It's
Yeah.
like that was a nice touch.
Gender equality there in the costumes. How about you,
Yes.
little Lega Spence? Talk to us about what you liked or what your
had-
thoughts were.
4 favourite people.
Four favourite people. There's
Oh
only
my
6 in the
goodness.
cast, so there's good odds here.
One of them was the same as Lincoln.
Which one
Which
was
one?
that?
Which one? And that one was Charlie Maglet.
As the fish, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Another one that I liked was Nana Amu Godfrey.
Nana Amu Gottfried, yes.
Okay, who was that?
Played.
Who played the cat.
Oh, yes, okay. Yeah.
What did you
It
like
was-
about him particularly? Was it
Let's
his?
talk about the cat.
Yeah,
a
was
little
it-
bit.
How he did lots and lots of balancing.
Quite acrobatic.
He spent a lot of time standing on top of a ball.
Yeah.
Did.
Especially in the first half, that was just like his role.
That was all he
Yeah,
did.
that was all he did. Stand on a ball holding some stuff.
And who else?
My other two are both Robert Penny and Celia Francis as Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Yeah, it
I
really.
liked those and they were really
Yeah.
energetic, really
Yeah.
acrobatic.
It did pick up quite a bit of pace when they
Very
came on.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, if the first half could have had the same pace as Act 2, I might have been feeling a bit more favourable towards it come the interval, because it seemed to me that a lot of the action, the real action, and the stuff that was interesting was all crammed in second act, which was billed at 30 minutes but actually ran at 40. Which
Yes.
was quite interesting, went on a little.
Anything else, little Lega Spencer, or were they your 4? Thing 1, Thing 2, the cat and the fish. Is that right? Okay.
And I'm also going to say the one that Lincoln said, I forgot the name now. but-
Isla Shaw.
Yep, Isla Shaw.
Okay. What did you
and
like about the design?
set designs. As it was incredible. It made it look like it was pencil. All of the pencil jobs. Loads of things can open up so that the fish comes out. It can open up so that it's a theatre. It makes no sense to me how they managed to make a theatre, a place for a fish, and then turn that into a house.
Yeah.
It was really
Ingenious
well-
set
It was
design.
really good, well done, wasn't it? I can't really, as a big legger, I can't really comment too much or judge this by adult standards, because it is pitched, in my opinion, for probably 4, 5, possibly no higher than 7. I'd put a limit on 7. It is for more infant theatre. It moves extremely quickly. Especially the second act. Well, the whole thing's only an hour long, including an interval pretty much.
No, plus the interval.
Plus the interval. So
An
what is
hour and
that?
20.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
So it's really pitched for a younger audience. I guess if you already know the piece, then or the books, it'll be good for kids to see it coming to life.
Yeah, and sold in a different way. I mean, we've got a movie version of this starring Mike Myers from a few years
But
ago. I've never seen it,
that-
have you boys?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it is nothing like the actual story.
Nothing like the story. Is it any good though? Is it good as a
Yeah,
film?
it's a good film.
But it's not like the book. Was this more like the book
Yeah.
for you?
This was
Yeah.
the book in a nutshell.
Yes, they were
Right.
reading extracts from the book
Yeah.
at times as well as using songs, a constant underscore pretty much throughout. So I don't know if it's a live soundtrack or whether there's musicians.
No, it's recorded, but the music and accompanying song is by Tasha Taylor Johnson, who has got other credits and has worked before. Long-time collaborator with Drew McConey, who's he's overdoing King Kong at the moment on Broadway. We're
Wow.
keeping you up.
Wow.
So yeah, she works with him a lot, and she's also been tipped to one to watch by Richard Thomas of Jerry Springer the Opera fame.
Oh, well,
So
there
up
you
and coming
go.
composer by the sounds of things.
Well, I guess you're probably wondering how many stars we are going to give The Cat in the Hat. Currently playing here at the Leicester Curve, but going out on a UK tour.
Visiting a town near you soon, we are going to give 3 stars for Cat in the Hat. For me, I felt like a little bit of a wasted opportunity and it's no fault of the actual director in this sense, it's not written that it has a cross-generational reach. I think some of the best family shows are when everyone in the family can enjoy this, and I do feel it was limited in that capacity, which is a real shame. Go if you enjoy seeing smiles on your kids' faces, especially if those children are under the age of 7, by all means. But if you think there's something in it for you, bigger kids out there, maybe not.
So if you've got little kids in your family, extended family, then they will love this. Be a good idea for a present, for a Christmas present, get people booked in. That's just what we think.
Yeah, what do you think? Let us know down below. And what do they need to do if they like us? They need to hit what?
The subscribe button.
Hit subscribe, because we'd love to see more of you. Thanks for joining us. We're the Breaker Leggers.
And the little leggers.
And the Little Leggers.
And we'll catch you again soon.
Bye.